Good evening, everyone. This is Dr. Armstrong coming back again with another episode of Tuesday Tips. Today's episode is a little late, and I may not have as much of an energetic tone as I normally do. I was fortunate enough to be able to get the second dose of the vaccine, and it is giving me a little bit of fatigue. However, I'm feeling great, and I hope that this feeling will continue. To get the commercial out the way, if you are finding these videos to be beneficial to you, please like, subscribe, and do share. Today, I am going to talk a little bit about the benefits, um, the benefits of therapy. Um, a lot of people have asked, Dr. Armstrong, is going to therapy worth it? And if it is worth it, what are the benefits? What are the benefits of it? So I like to tell people that um, therapy is not a one-sided situation. That's not therapy. Therapy is more intense even when it comes down to your overall involvement, simply because if you go to a medical doctor, they're able to do some blood tests and they can find out some things that you are presenting. In the world of therapy and psychology and behavioral health and mental health, we have to go off of what you give us verbally. Yes, we go by some body language. We do go by some other little indicators of how you respond to certain things. But all in all, it's about what you give us as a client. Okay. So, with that being said, I want to dive into here quickly uh, the benefits of some of the benefits, I should say, of therapy. And, I work with the Mental Health Association of America, and we are really, really, really trying to break that stigma that therapy and counseling and mental health services in a therapeutic setting is not needed or is shunned upon by certain cultures, races, and societies. Listen, for Black men especially, I understand um, that yes, it is difficult to sit down and talk to another individual, and 9 times out of 10, they're a total stranger, about what's going on in your life, in your marriage, how you're feeling internally, um, what's going on in your kids' lives. But holding all of these things in has led to a certain rate of physical ailments in Black men. We've been taught not to cry. We've been taught, hey man, man up. You ain't got to be so, don't punk out. Don't be so, so touchy and all this kind of stuff. Listen, you're a human being. You're a human being. And if you can find that outside ear, the non-judgmental, unbiased, listening ear, where you can express how you feel freely, and in return, that person is giving you solid steps to take to alleviate some of that, brother, sit down and talk. there are thousands on top of thousands on top of thousands of therapists, counselors, psychologists, and even psychiatrists that you can talk to. Use this gift and this benefit. We don't know it all. We're not the end all to your situations, but we can definitely help get you the solution that you may need. Okay? This is why we are the professionals. This is why we do go to school. This is why we do study even late into the hours of night on our clients' conditions and progress notes and what we take in. It is our job to facilitate your emotions. And that's what we do. So let's look at some of the benefits here of therapy and the therapeutic process. Okay. You want to love and accept yourself. Many people often judge themselves and critique themselves and are really unfair to themselves because of roadblocks, because of the feeling of inadequacy, the feeling of not being validated. Instead of learning how to take these things, restructure and reframe, and use these not as roadblocks, but as pivoting points to another level of self-awareness, self-reflection, and self-esteem. Okay? Therapy can help with the roadblocks. Teach you those practical ways of happiness and how to make your happiness a priority. All right. Secondly, what we want to look at is let's look at marriage. You want to make your marriage great or better. This is a wonderful way. I have many couples in this practice who are looking to make their marriage stronger, their relationship better, and have a more clearer understanding of where their partner is coming from. Okay? I need to go ahead and get through this. You want to be a fantastic parent. You want to be a better parent. We're living in a world today where teenagers are faced with pressures that even I, as a teenager, was not faced with. We're living in a day and age now where there's so much peer pressure to keep up with society that, hey, if we're not able to keep up with society, then, there's this issue, there's this problem, and then there's this utter sense of not being accepted. Our kids go through a lot that we don't even know. Sit down and talk to them. There's nothing wrong with talking to your child. No matter how old they are, you're still their parent. Okay? Therapy can help you with that process. You want to thrive in your career. Yes, we are faced now with a very fast-paced moving world. And our jobs are demanding more of us. Therapy can help with that process on how to balance the work and family life. We can see, are you striving for something different? Is it a fear of hard work? What interpersonal conflicts are holding you back? Therapy can help unveil all of these things because it's in you to do. I believe everyone can be successful in their profession if They put forth the effort to be successful. Okay? You want to understand your purpose in life. You want to find out who you are on a deeper level. And this is where some of our faith-based therapists come in at, which I'm proud to be a faith-based therapist because I'm able to help my clients on both the psychological end and the spiritual end. Many people now, we're even opening up now more in the World Health Organization to accept the coherence and the adherence and the comprehension of religious belief and how a person reacts or responds, or even how they govern themselves by these religious beliefs. Okay? You want an hour to just focus on yourself. I have many clients in this practice who come to me, they don't have a problem, but they just want to talk about themselves and how they can better themselves. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. I have some clients who just want to vent about the week or the 2 weeks that they've had since we last met, and some of them take down notes of very, very critical times during those 2 weeks. And if it's not critical, there could be very important times of happiness where they didn't have the thoughts of depression. They didn't have the thoughts of anxiety, feeling of anxieties. This is what therapy is for. To come on, sit down, and let's talk it out. And yes, I'm going to give you pointers. Any therapist out there should give you pointers, tips, some type of homework maybe. Okay? You want to let go and forgive. Therapy will help you with that. The forgiving aspect, when one has been diagnosed or holding a grudge. Holding a grudge is not a diagnosable condition. Holding a grudge is an emotional setback. Learn to let things go, folks. Please learn to let it go. The benefit in letting things go will add years to your life if you just learn to let it go. That's all it takes. Last but not least, you want to practice assertiveness, expressing emotion or anything else. Therapy is the laboratory for that. Learning how to become that assertive person, learning how to become that expressive person, not holding things back for fear of rejection. This is the platform for it. You just have to make that first step. Take that first step to saying, you know what? I'm going to focus on me. I'm going to focus on what I need. I'm going to get this done. All right, folks. I hope that this video will help you in some type of way. These are Tuesday Tips from Dr. Armstrong. I really, really appreciate your listening ear today. Thank you, folks. And do have a wonderful, wonderful week. Take care.